Hallo. So, wir spielen weiter. Falls man irgendwie ein Rauschen im Hintergrund hört, das ist mein Ventilator. Ich hoffe, der stört nicht, aber ich halte es ohne nicht aus. Deswegen, wo waren wir? 23:17 Uhr um 9. Das wird dann wohl das gewesen sein. Okay, I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. Okay, bye bye. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worried too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Okay. I spent only a few minutes back at home anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Okay. Without delay, I opened the front door to let her in. Oh, mit dem Kettchen auf dem T-Shirt. Sup? Sup? Ganz cool. Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Deswegen habe ich ja gesagt, ich bin gespannt, was sie trägt. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Ja, ist so, es passt doch viel besser zu ihr. Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. Das Röckchen. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Hallo? Well, of course. Delish. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she is a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What? You're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Oh, Entschuldigung. Where's your hospitality? Ja, Entschuldigung, dann gib her. Mein Gott. Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? Hallo? Ich bin kein Gentleman? Hallo? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. Okay. This is ridiculously heavy. I carried that all the way here. Jo, starkes Mädchen. Are you impressed? Oh, scheinbar, huh? I see now. Yeah, I'm impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimated you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Hey! Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Ow! Aua! Hey! Your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? Huh? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. Jo, dann bring mir mal was bei. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey! Now you are treating me like a kid. Tu ich gar nicht. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you shouldn't treat me like... Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki! Forget it! I didn't say anything. Okay, I should apologize. Oh? I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Gross. Hey. Was that to me? Who else? Hey! Man, let's just get started already. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. Ja, natürlich. I finally found your weakness. Ey, gar nicht wahr. Geh weg. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Okay, fangen wir an. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Sieht doch sauber aus. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid and plastic bags are thrown about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Kyo, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going to the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I make each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Oh, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so... Come on! You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batters into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Ah, that does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monika's delight and expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I will use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter and I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. It'll just take a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and used her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it into her mouth. I reluctantly starts to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Hey, your icing, huh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross. You got it on my face. Oops. Entschuldigung. Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this. Oh god. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger towards my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab the one as well. Whoopla. No. Oh god. Stop. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine, fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. Oh, die gibt ja schnell auf. You know, I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know? Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. Hoppla. Oh god. Oh god. What? Oh, es ist weg. Es ist wirklich weg. Oh god. Did you seriously just... Ah! Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Kyo. You really shouldn't do that kind of things to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breathe. Why I'm starting to feel dizzy. Oh, okay. Okay, ich glaube, irgendwas ist angebrannt in der Küche. Ich speichere hier mal und jo, das war's für den Moment. Bye bye.